Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2023 as we continue our Road to Glory run with Banbury United F.C. And we've made some formation changes, and things are looking a little bit better. Maybe not the best results in the world, but better results. And overall, the performance within the matches has actually looked pretty good. So let's get right into it. All right, here we are. As you can see, we've had 2 wins, a draw, and a loss. But in all 4 of these games, we looked like the better team. So let's first jump over to the tactic, and you guys can see what it looks like. We're going with a 4-2-4 right now. So we still have 2 strikers because we do have a lot of strikers at the team right now. So taking advantage of all of those seemed like the best bet. We got a pair of wingers, of course, the 2 midfielders in the middle, and then, of course, our 4 at the back. So, I mean, kind of similar to the other formation in some ways, if you think about it. Just the fact that we kind of shift one guy up over here, and then the guy over here comes back a little bit. I mean, it's like a rotated version of the other formation, if you think about it in some ways. But so far, it seems like it's been getting us some decent results. We can go ahead and go back to the schedule and look at those. First up, we had a 3-1 win against Notts County. That was the first game with this new formation. We had a goal from Pollock, a goal from Jeffries, and a goal from Fremantle in this game. We actually had a missed penalty from Cooper as well, so it could have been 4-1. We went up against Scunthorpe, had a pair of goals here, one from Pollock and a penalty, or sorry, not a penalty, one from Pollock, one from Sharif, and a missed penalty from Riley that should have gotten us the win. And of course, they also got their 95th minute shot there. I mean, it was just, it was so chaotic there at the end. I thought we were going to get a draw, then we took the lead, and then they took it right back again. So it was kind of frustrating, but overall, we had a really, really good performance. I think our XG was like 3.0 in this game or something like that, so they're 1. So really, they got lucky compared to our... all right, they just got luckier than us at the end of the day. We then went against Oldham, and again, we played better than Oldham did from a statistic standpoint. Of course, we were playing better than the other teams in a lot of these games as well, to be fair. But we did get the penalty shot from Riley and a goal from Pinchard. We just couldn't do enough to make up for the 3-0 downing at the beginning of the game here. But again, still good signs overall in this game. Our last game was against Farnborough. We just beat them 2-0 with a goal from Riley and a goal from Cooper. And that is that. Today we're playing 16th ranked Exeter, followed by 18th ranked Yeovil. So theoretically 2 easy games for us, but we know how some of those have gone in the past. We are currently 10th in the league, 3 points off of playoffs. Again, we're not super worried about playoffs, but we have reached the 50-point mark, so I'm really not worried about relegation at all at this point. I think we'll be fine in that regard, but we do want to try to end on a high note if at all possible. So, excuse me. All right, the yawns are coming in. I'm trying to get this last episode in before I finish for the day. So here's the team again. We got Hall and Go, Jacob, Wakely, Roberts, and Charles Cook across the back. Jeffries and Babos in our midfield spots with Sharif on the left wing, Harkin on the right wing, and Pollock and Fremantle up front. And that is our team. Our best team would probably be with Cooper over here, probably Riley over here, and then I think the only other change would be like McAvoy up here. And that's basically our best team with this formation. But a couple of the guys are a little bit tired, so we're going to let them sit for today. Hopefully some of these backups can do what they need to do as well. Hoping for at least 4 points in this episode. If we get 4 points, I think we're going to be in a really, really good place overall. Corner kick coming in from Exeter. And just over the bar. Come on, guys. Oh, get on that. Easy save for Hall there. Looks like the highlight is going to continue. Charles Cook back to Roberts. Roberts over to Wakely. Wakely up to Pollock is there. Not able to get a good control of that one, unfortunately. But Jacob's going to be able to chase that one down. Back over to Wakely. Wakely up to Pollock. Again, not able to get on this one. We're not really supposed to be passing that directly, honestly. We're supposed to be doing a little bit more short passes and stuff like that. So I'm not sure why they're still continuing to do that. That is definitely not in the instructions right now. As we give up a goal there. So I'm sitting there telling you guys how great we've been so far, and suddenly we can't even do anything right now. I'm going to shout at him to do a little bit better, please. Jacob with the throw in. There's Sharif with the ball. Back to Jacob. Jacob over to Wakely. Up to Sharif. He's in a good spot. There's Fremantle. Oh, how do we not get that one? Oh, that's what we see a lot. We see a lot of that. We're in a good position to get a good goal, and somehow their goalkeeper just barely nudges it out, where our goalkeeper can't even get a hand on it. That's where we're at. That's the difference in a lot of these games right now. All right, looks like that one's going to be called back. I would say all three of those guys are offsides. Man, we're not playing poorly. We're just not scoring, which again is playing poorly. Don't get me wrong. I get that. I get how that's how that works. But it's just, what do you change at this point? I mean, Fremantle losing confidence. We're going to go ahead and bring someone else into that spot. I guess we'll bring Coyote into that spot for now. He's at least showing some motivation. Jacob's playing pretty poorly right now. We're going to go ahead and bring S. Riley in there. Free kick coming in from, who is this? Harkin? Just not good. Not enough. Ugh. Bring Cooper in here, I guess. All right, we're going to demand one time. We're going to go ahead and turn on some getting stuck in. Let's see if we can get something here. Did that go? Yeah. Come on. Trying to unpause and keep hitting it twice, I guess. Charles Cook trying to get his foot on that one. Not good enough. Gets in front of that one, though. Babos with the ball. Just gives it up. Just gives it up. I'm going to say, this feels like a goal. I don't know what else to do. I mean, really, at this point, we should just play worse than the other team so that we can start scoring some goals. Because playing better than them is not good enough. Cooper. Of course their goalkeeper saves that one. Of course he does. I mean, how can we do better than double their XG, double their shots on target, double their possession almost, way better pass completion? Like, how could we do better than that? 7 corners to their 3, 69% tackles won. I mean, slightly more headers were, not a lot, but, you know, it's still technically slightly more. Like, how can we do better than doing better? Like, it doesn't make sense anymore. I need to figure out how to put a bad formation out on the field, one that we do worse at, so that we can then score some goals. Because I don't know what else to do. All right, we'll be back for game number 2. All right, we're back for game number 2 against Yeovil here. Here's the team. We got Hall and Goat, Jacob, Wakely, Fowler, McAvoy across the back, Jeffries and Riley in the midfield with Cooper and Harkin on the wings, and Pollock and Fremantle as our 2 strikers. I don't know. Let's see something. I mean, what are we even looking for? You know, let's hope that we, you know, get better possession than the other team, and, you know, more goals shots and more shots on target, and maybe win some tackles and all that stuff. You know, that sounds like a good strategy, usually. This is a very fun formation. McAvoy with the ball. Riley back over to McAvoy. Up to Harkin. Harkin tries to get across. Nothing going. Pollock was in the area, but it was deflected, so the goalkeeper was able to get his hands on that one. And that is the end of, maybe the end of that highlight. Cooper heads it down to Pollock. Maybe not. Pollock over to Fremantle. Oh, how does that not go in? Come on, guys. There's McAvoy. Still not able to get control of this one. Bouncing around like crazy. And then they get a goal. Oh, how did we nudge that outside? Oh, he's offsides anyway. Jacob with the free kick. None of our guys able to get on that one. And here comes Yeovil on the counterattack. And he's just going to run right past all my players. Wakely with the ball over to Jacob. Jacob to Cooper. Cooper. Jeffries to Pollock. Pollock gets past the defense. Easy one for Pollock that time. Goodness. It's about time. Okay, guys, come on. Let's keep it up. I mean, the way we've played, we deserve some wins. That's all I'm saying. Throw in from Jacob into Cooper. Cooper back to Jacob. Jacob gets it up. There's Pollock. Oh, that was It just dropped a little bit more. Could have gotten over the goalkeeper there. Looks like one last highlight here. Cooper able to pick this one up. Gets it back to Jeffries. Jeffries gets all the way across to Fowler. Cooper's there. Not able to get it down. Nobody's able to get that one in there, unfortunately. I guess there was offsides. So we got one goal. Although as the way we're playing, it feels like we should have more. 7 shots on target and 1 goal. Yeah, I feel like we should have more by now. I'm not going to change anybody out yet. We're gonna play for this for till the 60-minute mark at least. There's Fowler with the ball. Gets it to Jeffries. Jeffries back to Wakely. Jacob with the ball now. Over to Cooper. Cooper to Riley. Fremantle. Come on, buddy. Nice one there. Nice one there. Second goal of the season for Fremantle. I really still don't feel like we need to change anybody out just yet. No, we'll take Fowler out on the yellow card. Bring Roberts into that spot, and that looks good for now. I guess we'll do 2 subs at the 70-minute mark. All right, we're about to get a highlight, but we'll go ahead and sub a couple people here. Get McAvoy out. Bring Sharif in, I guess. And then who else we got? We got Babos can come in for Harkin, maybe? No. Coyote can come in for Harkin. Jacob with the throw in. Gets it into Pollock. Back to Wakely's got the ball. Not able to keep control here, though, unfortunately. Come on, guys. Just giving him an easy one. Oof. How did he not score there? Hall over to Wakely. Wakely up to... Well, Jeffries tried to get on that one. Not able to. Hall's able to keep that one controller, though. Come on, guys. Not gonna looking good. They're going to get one of these eventually. He was offsides there. Throw in for Sharif. Riley with the ball. Across. There's Jeffries. Man, how did that get deflected? Cannons. That is the correct term there. Corner kick coming in from Jeffries. Pollock was in the area. Not able to get on it, though. Corner kick from Coyote here. Pollock, not able to get that one down. He's done better in the past for sure. I don't know what's going on with him lately. Cooper looks like he's able to outrun the defense there. Good job. Gets it up. Pollock is there. Come on. Just needs to keep control, buddy. A little bit more control, my friend. Got the win, though. I mean, 3 points on the episode. It's acceptable for sure. All right, well, there we go. Not terrible. Keeps us, in 10th place, which is actually a really good place to be. If we end up in 10th place, that would be a really good season. It just feels like there should just be a little bit more based on how we've played in some of these games that just didn't quite work out. All right, we got probably, I guess, one more episode, really, honestly, at this point. Not sure where we're going to come back for. We might just come back for the last 2 games, Rockdale and Torquay. Do something like that, probably. Have a lot of games in between now and then, but that should be fine. So yeah, I mean, expect us to be mid-table. That's where I'm assuming we're going to end up. If something changes and something gets more exciting one way or the other, I will let you guys know. But until then, have an expectation of, maybe top half, mid-table, something in that range. And we'll come back for those last couple games. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.